Hi Taurus, I am here to do your weekly reading for you. So let's get your overall energy for the week. Okay. And please only take with you what resonates and just leave the rest behind. Very interesting. You have managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, and potentially being charitable. It's a very interesting energy to carry with you throughout the week. I'm curious to see how things are going to go from here. All right, now let's get some other energies that will be with you. You might notice them, you might not. And, ooh, okay. Well, you actually have two. Let's see if we can fit them in there. Okay. One is go the distance, which is pretty much what it says. You need to finish. Go the distance. Move this. And your next one is by the book, which talks about kind of respecting your ancestors, the way things were done. Okay, let's see what else you have. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Very interesting. And finally, scooting this down a little bit so you can see the number. That's a number 11, by the way. 47 and 54 and 4. So the cards so far, you have the number 4. So that could potentially have special meaning for you. Now, if you want, I can read you the essential meaning of by the book. Ooh, we had oh, this is a beautiful energy. You have hope. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me look up by the book. Just a very short message. Or explanation, rather. Okay. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. So I guess that's staying within the acceptable boundaries. All right. So let's get some cards for you. You have a very interesting group of cards here. I see a relationship between know your worth and hope. Actually, all of them can easily be related. Okay. And time is really fluid here. You know, I have it for a week, but anytime you find this and watch it, there could very well be something of value. Because time's really fluid. Balance. You would like some balance. You're seeking balance. And I can't say that there's anything that leads me to feel this way, but I see the balance card going in with your overall energy. Wonderful. You have the Empress. Very abundant, fertile time for you. It's an awesome card to get. She sits there and things come to her. I'm not saying she doesn't get up and take any action. She does when she wants to, but things will come to her. They will flow to her. Abundance, happiness, joy. She's like all the queens rolled up into one, plus some more. Ah. Okay. The Four of Cups. You are looking in these 3 cups and not seeing the cup that the universe has for you. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords, which is about choices. And if you'll notice, the person is blindfolded. And the way I see this is, how difficult is it to make choices when you cannot see what the choices are? So you need to take off the blindfold. All right? Let's get some more cards. Go a little bit deeper. Temperance. You want harmony and balance in your external environment. And it comes right below the balance card. So I would say that's pretty big for you. And if you'll recall, earlier in the reading I said there's nothing to say this, but I saw a relationship between this and your overall energy. And so I think that kind of backs it up. So there must be something currently going on where you are feeling kind of imbalanced. And by the book, this card, the 11, I would say that there is balance there. Queen of Cups. Wonderful energy. The Queen of Cups is a very motherly energy. And she feels with her heart and helps with her heart. What she does with her heart. She's very caring. And when I say motherly energy, that's really pretty much what I mean. It'd be like you could go to her and she would treat you just like a mother would. It's wonderful. 5 of Wands, which is falling under the 4 of Cups. This is conflict. And obviously here there's some sort of conflict. Internal conflict, but conflict nonetheless. The bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Wands, which is another wonderful energy. But what this is talking about is, it's like you went off to battle. Here, maybe here. But you come back victorious. And you see all these wands in the background. This is people that are supporting you. They believe in you and whatever it was that you went through. Okay? So let's talk about this just a little as a whole. Okay. Now the Empress, she is abundant and creativity just flows to her. And if that is you, you embody the mother archetype. So, you see, this is like the mother archetype. So this is just confirming this. You're bringing a new project into being. Your divine feminine energy flows through you as you grow and nurture whatever this new project is that you're creating. Something I find synchronistic is if you look at these cards, here is balance. Here is wanting balance and harmony. Here is the Empress. She embodies the mother archetype. Here is the Queen of Cups. So does she. While these are different, they have huge links. It's kind of like a Venn diagram. Balance, caring, loving, motherly energy, conflict of some sort. This could be anything like apathy, whatever, something where you are displeased. So in that respect, it could be different than conflict. But this conflict could be right here in your head, looking at these 3 cups, trying to figure it out and not seeing what the universe is giving you. And here, this is the one thing that's different than these. These all line up. This is saying you have choices to make, and you don't know what choice to make because you cannot see all the variables. And here, what this says to me is you have taken off your blindfold and looked and made an informed decision because you're coming back victorious. All right? Over here, go the distance. Whatever this is, don't stop. Finish it. And by the book, what I'm feeling is not necessarily opposite, but it's like almost like don't go by the book, you know. I'm not saying do anything that's outside of what you believe. I'm saying do what you believe. If what you believe doesn't follow traditions or the acceptable norm, well, that's okay. We don't all have to be the same or fit in that same little mold. Okay? And know your worth. Here you go. And hope. Absolutely beautiful. So let's take another quick look at this card. Managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. So that could easily be where this is coming into play. That, what you're doing, might not be creating the balance that you feel you need. Okay? Smart business decisions. Seeing things as black or white. And being charitable. Okay, this, by the book, to me, is seeing things as black or white, you know? Doing what tradition says to do. Okay. So I think you have an internal struggle going on of some sort where you don't feel the balance that you need. So you need to create the balance. In this cup, right here from the universe, is your balance and harmony and hope. And what you're currently seeing probably is this lack of balance. You know, you're doing the things that you need to do, but you don't feel like something is going smoothly or the way it should be. And so you want balance and harmony. You want to stop the conflict. But at the end of this very last card here is hope, which is beautiful. And success, victory. So let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. And if you like this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe. It will all help the channel to grow and would be much appreciated. Oop, this fell out. Well, what do you know? Okay. The same card that's right here. The Five of Wands. That's the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Okay? So you have an internal, I believe it's internal, could be external, but I believe it's an internal conflict because it's coming right below this card, which is an internal either conflict or depression or, you know, some sort of concerned energy. And even over here on your overall energy, it talks about extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. And obviously, it's creating an issue within you, and the universe is acknowledging that. Beautiful. The Four of Wands, you can see the two pillars on either side are actually two pillars each, two wands each. which creates 1111. And if you notice, it makes this beautiful like entryway, and you go in, and that is celebration, happiness, joy. So I think it's confirming that you are going through this process, but you are coming out of this on the other side in a very healthy, happy way, and you're victorious. Ooh. Page of Wands. Okay. That's a little bit of the oddball here. But I think what that is saying is, okay, so you're changing from this extreme behavior when it comes to money, time, and or emotions. You're creating balance, but you're new at this. So you are learning as you go. And I think that is the Page of Wands energy. And the Page of Wands, what they're mainly learning is how to trust their power and use it wisely. So that would fit perfectly with your overall energy in this entire reading. So you're going through the process, you're learning, you are going to take this cup. It says so here. You're coming out victorious, and you're going to celebrate dealing with this internal conflict, which I believe is, there could, of course, be external components to it. And what it is might be very well because you have adopted what tradition says to do. It could be family tradition. This is the way you go about this thing. And so you took it on, but you're not comfortable with that. So you are creating this change. You are going the distance, knowing your own worth. Dealing with this conflict, coming out victorious, celebration. Now, mind you, for a time, you will be a novice because you're learning how to be you, how to do the things that you feel are right. But since you haven't been doing it a long time, you're still in the process of learning, which is great. That's awesome. Okay? So, you're faced with the choices. You made your choices, and they are awesome choices. Now, something I keep getting drawn to are these two. This could potentially be you transforming from a more, not necessarily rigid, but could be rigid kind of energy where it's very narrow focused into more of a motherly, loving type of energy. Or it could be somebody in your life that is there for you. Either way. But I do think it's important because it came out twice in a different way. Okay. I think it's a very nice reading, and it's a transformative reading. Let's get a chart. And sorry they're so noisy. I need to find a way to make it not so noisy. Oh, you have a seashell. Okay, beautiful. And what seashells mean, prosperity, abundance, peace, and harmony, which is due to their association with water, but peace and harmony, balance and harmony, balance. So it's a beautiful confirmation, again, from the universe. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful week. Much love. Bye.